Hello guys and girls, so in this video I'm going to be showing you all how to quick debug your code with ChatGPT. I'm using ChatGPT for this tutorial here, and you can use any AI of your choice, and it will give you a very cool and very beginner friendly explanation on where your fault is coming from. So this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys a prompt I just figured out on my own, and it works well, and it also gives you like a very great understanding and also helps you in debugging your code. So if you have not come across my video before, or don't be afraid to subscribe, because I casually drop coding videos every week for you guys. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I opened a new chat, so I'll show you guys the prompt from scratch. So the thing is, you can use any. I've not tested it with any other AI yet, but for chat, it gives me a very great response and also helps me with quick debugging and other stuffs. So just follow along, and also I'll be dropping the prompt snippets in my comments in my description as well. So the first thing is I will be like, I would like you to help me with debugging so we don't have any error at all. Okay, so this is just the first one, so we are still starting up. So this one, you see it's in caps lock, so it's giving him the main point of what we are going to be doing today. So the next thing we're going to be doing is I'll have to tell him the steps he's going to follow while debugging for me personally, because I don't care how he debugs for maybe other people online. So I just have to give him my own step, because it's AI and not like it's actually I don't know what to say. So next thing is these are the steps you should follow when we start debugging, like this. Okay, so these are the steps you should follow when we start debugging. First one is, so I like listing it in ordered list, like numbers, and just listing the steps that it should follow one after the other, so it always follows it, and save it to its memory that, okay, this is my personal choice. So that's one very great thing I like about chat. Any step you tell it to follow, to save it. And okay, let's just keep going. I will show you guys what I mean at the end of the video. So then the first step is to identify the problem by looking at my code and all the issues that have might cause the error. Because okay, this is the first prompt. Identify the problem by looking at my code and all the issues that have might cause the error. So the second one would be think deep, so mistake we don't miss any issue unsolved. I'll say unsolved, yeah. So this is the second one. So the third one would be tell me the potential error and the easy fix for the error. And if you think is like, mostly this prompt is mostly because I was using it to build like a full stack project, so I might add some front end, back end stuffs, but you can tweak it a little bit and do what you want to do with it. So and if you think it's from the back end, so most people don't like sharing their back end code with AI, so I also add like some personal stuff as well, yeah, so it doesn't like for security. So backend, or maybe any file I did not show you. I did not show you. Yes, just let me know the particular file you need, and I will provide it so you can look at it as well. Okay, so this is the third prompt. So this one is just for like security. So in case it tells you to like provide a file, or let's say it's you send him the code, I'll say I'm having issues with this and this is the console error, and it asks for maybe your env file and something like that, so you know when it asks you it tells you the error and the files it's looking for to be able to help you fix it. So if it's your personal stuff, then you can as well don't share it with him and do it yourself. So the next one is, again, this one is for like, you just want to be sharing the whole files, but you don't want him to change your coding style or the formatizing code. So this is the first prompt. You say, don't rewrite the full code. Don't write the full code if you found the error. Just identify the line that needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed so you don't you don't crash the whole program. So this first prompt now is like, let's say you want to write a full code, but you don't have, I don't know how I'm going to explain it, but it's just so you can paste your full code and it doesn't tweak anything. I said it earlier before writing the first prompt actually. So it doesn't tweak anything, it just changes the line that it thinks might give you error and identify it with a red and green line as well. So that's just the first prompt. So the next thing I like writing is what I will be providing you. So what I will be providing you. Okay, providing you like this. Okay, so what I will be providing you, yeah, I'll not put like this. What I'll be providing you, I will need to list it on numbers. So the problem I am facing, or maybe any small adjustments or something I think is an issue. Okay, so what I'm going to be providing him, the first one we did was the steps I would like him to take when we start debugging, and the next one I wrote down is what I will be providing him for the debugging. So the first one I said is the problem I'm facing, or maybe any small adjustment or something I think is an issue. So the next one would be, I just think like three things I'll be providing to him. So the next one would be the console error. Like let's say I'm working with JavaScript or React or any framework, so you usually have like console errors most of the time, or link is not defined, user product is not found in this, so all those things. Yeah, so the console error message, if there's any. So the console error message, if there's any. So the third one is, and the last one actually, any file you might need, like this, you might need to help in debugging, like this. Okay, so this one is the third one and the last prompt, like for what I'll be providing. So this one is like any file you might need to help in debugging. So if you say he needs your user's product store, or maybe your cart's file, or your cards page, or your checkout page or anything, so you can be providing him, because then if you send him an error, he will say, okay, I'll need this file and this file as well. So he will use to check the error and he won't change anything or something like that. So the next thing is, I'll give this one will be a strict prompt, then I'll put it in caps lock at the end. Notes: we will continue working on a particular problem until it's solved, like this. So we will continue working on a particular problem until it's solved. So this one will make it like, okay, it knows that is, yeah, yeah, for the real deal, no, you know. So we will continue working on a particular problem until it's solved. And if you are ready and prepared, this one is for him, it's for chat, prepared to resolve all my issues and have read all the rules, let me know so that we can get started, exclamation. Yeah, so you see, don't use any of these features, any of these, no. It's, to me, I don't know, it just slows down my system for some reason, so I'm leaving it blank like this. So after this, if I send it, you have to see a message called, it will say memory updated. So the memory updated is, okay, in this particular chart that we created, it's what it's going to be using. It's going to be using your steps, the following steps for it. Okay, let me send the chart so you guys will see what happens. It takes time. So it will think a little bit so it can read through the thing. And hold on. Yeah. Okay, it's missed something. Okay, so but since I've given this prompt like lots of times to it, so it doesn't say memory updated, but trust me, when you send the prompt to it, it would say like memory updated, like right before giving this response. Yeah, like this. So that's it for this video. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and drop a random comment, and see you in the next video.